dreaming here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Follow Triss. ये कैसे दौड़ रही है भाई अजीब तरीके से?
They stealing our work, those Temerians.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Okay.
Ban us from having our fun.
अच्छा ये इससे जाना है अपने ऊपर.
There's a draft. Should be an exit. Klug wouldn't have sent us here, was it? Must be a lever on this wall that opens the passage.
कौन सा sword मिल रहा है? ओके यहाँ पे एक ईंट खसकाने वाला है.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
चलो यही चाहिए था लेदर बोर्ड. सीढ़ी मस्त लग रही है। सॉरी सीढ़ी नहीं, ट्रिस। तो ट्रिस का क्या है, मैंने अल्टरनेट अपीयरेंस ऑन कर रखा है। उसको करते कहाँ से? यहाँ पे आप जाओगे, सेटिंग्स में जाओगे, ऑप्शंस में जाओगे। ऑप्शंस में यहाँ पे कहीं पे होगा गेम प्ले में जाओगे तो यहाँ पे देखो, नीचे में देखोगे कहीं था, वीडियोस में था क्या? ओके अभी याद नहीं है, कहीं से अल्टरनेट एक्सपीरियंस ऑन करता है तो बात करते हैं।
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
अब का अंदर जाना, follow Triss.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
ठीक है फिर।
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the job's done.
That was not cheap praise. I was merely stating a fact.
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Then trap your own rats.
Well, now I know why she brought you along. Fine. A full purse of Novigrad crowns as proof of my goodwill.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
चलो फिर चलते हैं काम पे।
I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Okay, around the warehouse.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and draw things.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle? Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well? Well? Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Reconciled?
knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth.
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
Which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a rodent left in the granary.
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
Such is life for sorceresses in Novigrad these days.
I can see that, and I don't like it. So here's what I think. The hunters have come, and now they can go.
They'll do no such thing.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Get it from both sides! Killed him!
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live, and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corinne Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corinne's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejon Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Thanks for everything. See you, Triss.
Mm-hmm. See you.
How do I find you if I need you?
I live in the bits. Head up the hill past the fish market. Stop by.
Be seeing you.
Oh, that's bad luck.
200 एक्सपीरियंस पॉइंट मिला। Pyres of Novigrad 11 तक मैं आ गया। गुड। अब देखो, एक बार इसको पूरा करता हूँ, उसके बाद देखो फिर मैं क्या करता हूँ। ओ यार,
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
yes, okay, ठीक है।
I'm looking for Corinne Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corinne is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
वाह,
Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Mountains.
ये लेके मैं क्या करूँगा? देख लेता हूँ। फिश खाने का यूज आ जाएगा।
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it.
ये
Please.
कौन है? कौन है?
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The door. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
What's the attic? इधर हंस रहा है भाई।
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
इधर से शायद मैं आया था क्या? यस। अच्छा, यहाँ एक ये एक चिमनी है और यहाँ पे फिलहाल कुछ नहीं दिखा रहा है। ठीक है,
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
ऊपर एक और सीढ़ी है।
Way to the next room's blocked.
जो मिले उसको लूटते जाओ। ड्राइंग ऑफ क्रिब, क्या है इसको रीड करना पड़ेगा। पेपर ऑन विच अ क्रिब हैज बीन ड्रॉन बाय अ चाइल्ड इट सीम्स। ठीक है, टेक द डॉल। डॉल कहाँ पे है भाई? डॉल शायद यहाँ पे, ये देखो यही डॉल है। रॉक डॉल ले लिया। Put the doll in the crib.
Shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one.
Put the doll in the crib. ठीक है, क्रिब में डालना है डॉल को। Oops.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
यहाँ पे क्रिब है, शायद इसी में डालना है। Find out why the door slammed shut.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened
chimney
grate. Oh joy. A riddle.
नीचे था ये
Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Boo! Did I scare you?
No.
Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is, make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
जाइए उसको जगाइए कहाँ गए
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish. But in the dream... well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
इसको वहाँ से जाके मिलना है ठीक है जाके मिल के आता हूँ ओह ये नहीं बाहर का रास्ता कौन है भाई नीचे से
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
बोल देता हूँ
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
ठीक है अब उससे जाकर मिलना है एक मिनट मैंने अपना वेयर कहाँ पे रखा है लेट मी सी यहाँ जाना है यहाँ जाने से पहले मैं यहाँ से होके आता हूँ लेवल 11 पे आ ही गया हो तो मैं अपना चीज़ें ले लेता हूँ वहाँ से गड़बड़ हो गया भाई
I've been cranky since morning.
Ooh. Help the poor bloke out.
चलो अब ये सब मैं यूज कर सकता हूँ ये कौन सा है 133 डैमेज स्टील सॉर्ड 234 डैमेज सिल्वर सॉर्ड इतना तो मेरा किसी भी सॉर्ड पे डैमेज नहीं है देख 136 है सिल्वर सॉर्ड का 234 है मज़ा आ जाएगा अभी तो इसको इधर रखो इसको इधर रखो ठीक है ये लेवल 12 पे यूज करना है ये लेवल 120 डैमेज है ठीक है ये सब जाओ अंदर ये भी जाओ अंदर ये वाला का आर्मर बहुत तगड़ा आर्मर है ये भी बहुत तगड़ा आर्मर है सब लेना पड़ेगा ओहो ये मैं रख के क्या करूँगा? ये सिल्वर सॉर्ड, ये स्टील सॉर्ड, दोनों डैमेज है। मैं रख के क्या करूँगा? दोनों अंदर डालता हूँ। 1 मिनट, इसका डैमेज कितना था? ठीक ही था। ये फिलहाल यूज कर नहीं सकता हूँ तो रख देता हूँ अंदर। गुड। सॉरी 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 सॉरी, अब पहन लेता हूँ चीज़ें। मस्त, ये क्या लुक है भाई। पैंट इसका 1 मिनट, इसका ज़्यादा ये है कि किधर गया शिफ्ट। ये ज़्यादा हर कुछ का ये दे रहा है मेरे को, सोना वाला बूट्स वही लगा के रखता हूँ। ये क्या है? एक मिनट, शिफ्ट शिफ्ट 1%, 2%, 2%, 3%। कौन वाला अच्छा है भाई? यही अच्छा होगा, पता नहीं। अब मस्त लग रहा है देखे में। ये बूटवा ज़्यादा अच्छा लग रहा है कि ये बूटवा ज़्यादा अच्छा लग रहा है? वैसे अच्छा लग रहा है बट आई थिंक दिस लुक्स मच बेटर। अब मेरा तलवार भाई, वो सब तलवार लेना तो जरूरी है ना। ये है स्टील सॉर्ड, लग जा। ये है सिल्वर सॉर्ड, लग जा। ये आगे रहा। और कौन सा स्टील सॉर्ड का ज़्यादा डैमेज था? इसका ज़्यादा डैमेज था। ये सब तो रख ही देना चाहिए दोनों को। 87 डैमेज और 85 डैमेज रख देता हूँ। अरे यार मेरे पास ये दो है ना। 19% मेरा ओरिजिनल का है, इसका सिर्फ 13% है। ठीक है। यहाँ पे एक क्लिफ लगा सकता हूँ, तो ये कौन सा है? यार्डन साइन, यार्डन एक्सी साइन, क्वेन साइन, क्वेन का लगा लेता हूँ थोड़ा। अच्छा, इसमें भी लगा सकता हूँ ना सारा चीज़ें। दिस इज साइन इंटेंसिटी बढ़ा देगा। दिस इज आर्मर पियर्सिंग, साइन इंटेंसिटी, चांस टू कॉज ब्लीडिंग नहीं, लेकिन ये तो हाँ इसमें लगना चाहिए स्टील के पेन में। उसमें भी एक लगेगा, चांस टू फ्रीज, चांस टू स्टन, साइन इंटेंसिटी 3% बढ़ाएगा, अटैक पावर बढ़ाएगा। अटैक के पावर तो चाहिए भाई। चलो ये वाला में अंतर क्या है? 4 से 6 डैमेज है इसका, 5 से 7 डैमेज है, तो यही रखूंगा ना। इसको रख के क्या करूँगा? चलो एकदम मस्त सब लुक आएगा राजा जैसा। हाँ कहाँ जाना था? बाहर जाना था। ये वाला सूट जो में है ना, ये सूट मेरे को यहाँ पे मिला था। मतलब अब शुरू में ही कभी भी जाओगे ना तो यहाँ पे मिडिल क्लिक करो और यहाँ पे रॉयल प्लेस इन विजीमा चले जाओ। रॉयल प्लेस इन विजीमा जाओगे तो यहाँ से ऐसे ऐसे मतलब यहाँ से होते हुए इधर जाओ, यहाँ जाओ, यहाँ जाओ, इस वाले रूम में जाओ। यहाँ पे एक बॉक्स रखा हुआ होगा, यहाँ पे इस बॉक्स में जाके उठा सकते हो। तो फास्ट ट्रैवल पॉइंट पे जाके डायरेक्ट मिडिल क्लिक करोगे तो ये वाला आ जाएगा। उसके बाद रॉयल प्लेस इन विजीमा सेलेक्ट करके इस पर क्लिक करोगे, यहाँ पे पहुँच जाओगे और यहाँ पे जाके बॉक्स में से ये सारा सामान उठा सकते हो। तो क्योंकि ये लेवल 11 पे हम पहन सकते थे, इसीलिए मैंने अब जाके इसको पहना है। चलो अब जो काम है करते हैं। उस तरफ जाना है ना, तो पुल से चला जाता हूँ।
I've worked up quite the appetite.
Swords? Lies. Not safe around here.
Oh. Truth is, we're already dependent on black markets economically.
कहीं से भी कहीं भी कुछ जाता हूँ। बहुत सही दिख रहा है यार, लेकिन अच्छा इसका रास्ता इधर से है शायद। एक मिनट इससे पहले यहाँ पे एक आई का साइन दिख रहा है, इससे बात कर
She can't claim you don't got the coin to pay.
I just might find a man brave enough. And second, you? Yes. Go back to your rocking gambling debts. A witcher? Oh, you're about the notice by chance?
अच्छा ये नोटिस इसके पास है।
Indeed. Going on some voyage looking for a companion, right?
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Letta I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next. But I never fulfilled my promise. Now it's time to change that. Or if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. And the Witcher's shoulder's as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
ठीक है, help करूँगा भाई।
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenpure. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
ब्लैक पर एक और क्वेस्ट मिल गया, चलो अच्छी बात है, ये ले लेंगे बाद। बस क्वेस्ट ही लेना है, बाकी काम तो हो ही जाएगा। मेरे काम का चीज़ है क्या यहाँ पे? मिलते रहना चाहिए काम का। Meet the Corinne। कौन है भाई Corinne? दो दरवाजे हैं, उससे पहले यहाँ लूट। इस दरवाजे में देख लेता हूँ कोई है क्या, नहीं है तो A sword of witches, A sword for witches। अरे यहाँ तो ये लड़की है तो है। मेरे काम का सामान यहाँ मिलेगा तो मैं जरूर लूटूंगा। चलिए चलो बगल वाला रूम में चलते हैं। Corinne Tilly।
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
ठीक है, let's do this.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Okay, चलो करते हैं।
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
trained her at Carmoran.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. She lost her footing, caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
Let's continue, please.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. It really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion? They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Help some fellas out, Master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Except witchers earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords open their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come on, don't make us beg. What's the witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
दे देते हैं भाई गरीबों को.
Take this.
Well, that's what I call loyalty to the guild. Thank you, Master. We'll knock one back in your honor.
Hey, darling. Like what you see?
ठीक है तो go to the rosemary and thyme.
You'd normally pay for that.
तो मैं अब आगे के वीडियोस में जाता हूँ. तब तक यहीं पे गेम सेव करते हैं. मेरा लेवल 11 हो गया था. ठीक है, मैंने सब कुछ ये ले लिया. मैं अपना कैरेक्टर देखता हूँ. यहाँ पे अभी तक एक भी अनलॉक नहीं हुआ, सिर्फ इतना ही है. ये सब भी अनलॉक होंगे बाद में, तो विल डू इट लेटर. मेरे पास दो ये पॉइंट्स हैं. ये कौन सा है भाई? नेक्स्ट इंक्रीज चांस ऑफ लैंडिंग अ फास्ट अटैक क्रिटिकल हिट पर 4%. फास्ट अटैक ये लेना जरूरी है. फास्ट अटैक मैं बहुत ज़्यादा करता हूँ. स्ट्रॉन्ग अटैक में करता नहीं. तो मैं ये ले सकता हूँ फिलहाल के लिए, और इसको मैं इसके जगह पे यूज कर सकता हूँ, क्योंकि ये तीर वाला बहुत हमेशा यूज़ नहीं करता हूँ. ये स्लो डाउन कर देता है जब भी मैं कुछ एम करता हूँ. तो फिलहाल इसके लिए यहाँ पे लगा लेता हूँ. बाद में इसका भी लेवल्स बढ़ा लूँगा. ये केवल पॉइंट इमरजेंसी के लिए रखना चाहिए हमेशा. So yes, this is done. Now I can save the game.